Hello and welcome to Lesson 4 of the Learn Persian with Chai and Conversation reading and writing program. So far in the lessons we've gone over the vowels and we've learned the 7 most popular consonants in the Persian language. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're only going to add one more letter, and then we're going to learn how that letter interacts with all the other letters that we've learned. And we're still going to keep to that one vowel sound that we know intimately well at this point, and that is ah. So the one letter that we're learning today is me, and this is what me looks like in the capital version or the bozorg version, and this is the kuchik version, or when it's in the middle or the beginning of a word. So first, let's see how our one little new letter interacts with our vowel ah. So here's a koladar, with the hat. With the me, it becomes am. So that's an interesting looking letter we haven't seen before. Next, a me with an a becomes ma, and that actually means we. So that's a real word. If you have 2 of those, it becomes mama, which another version of saying mom, and another combination, an a, me, and a becomes ama, and that is just a made-up word. So again, that's our one new letter and how it interacts with our trusted consonant or trusted vowel a. So again, our new letter is me. A and me becomes am. Me with an a becomes ma. Me a is mama. And a me a becomes ama. So now moving on. So now let's look at our new consonant, and let's go over all the consonants that we've learned so far. So, me bozorg, me kuchik. That's our new consonant. And again, bozorg version comes at the end of the word. Kuchik version comes in the middle or the beginning of a word. The next letter, the first letter actually that we learned, is be, and that's the bozorg version and kuchik version. Next, when we have that same base, but we have 2 dots above it, becomes te. Te bozorg, te kuchik. When we have that same shape, 3 dots underneath, it becomes a pe. So be, te, and pe, they're all the same bases, just different dot configurations. Then, my favorite to draw is a ne. Next, we have a letter that only has one version, and that is a re. Same base with a dot above it is a ze. And we learned this one in lesson 2 as well, and that is a de, and that only has one version. So again, let's go over all these. Me, be, te, pe, ne, re, ze, and finally, de. Next, let's put some of these together it's like meeting different characters in different parts of a TV show and then putting them all together and seeing how they interact. And I'm going to do this all with a black marker. So at this point, you should have enough experience seeing these separated that you can see what the different letters are. And you can see how they change shapes depending on where they are in a word. So next we're going to do me, a, re, and that becomes mar, and that means snake. Next, that shape with the dot above is a ne, a, me, nam, and that means name. So if an a comes in the beginning of a word, it has that kolah over it. Me, a, re is amar, and that's a measurement. Next, de, a, me, a, de, damad, and that is a groom. So again, you see how after a while when you practice, it becomes intuitive which letters connect and which ones don't. So if you have a de followed with an a, there's just no way to connect the two, so they're going to be separate. And again, that will come with practice. Don't get too hung up on it. Me, a, de, a, me is madam. And that means as long as. And then be, a, de, a, me. So now we're getting these very long words. This is badam, and that means almond. So again, this time I'm going to point to it, you practice reading it, and then we're going to read it together. Maman, which is the word for mother. Next, mar, and that is the word for snake, mar. Next, nam, and that is the word for name. Next, amar, and that's a statistic. Next, damad, and that is a groom. Next, madam, and that is as long as. And finally, badam, and that is the word for an almond. So now we're going to do something very exciting, and that is make sentences, complete sentences, using just the letters and the one vowel that we've learned. So you're going to be very impressed with how much you understand. But first, let's go over the words we're going to use. So ne, a, ne, non, me, a, ne, and we just did this, maman. Next, be, a becomes baba, and be, a, de, a, me is badam. So now let's do some sentences using these words and see if you can read the word. Baba, non, dad, baba, non, dad. So daddy gave bread is that sentence. Baba, non, dad. Next, maman, Badam. And if you remember that word from the last page, that means almond. So mother, almond, and you might guess this last word. Dad, gave. So mother, almond, gave. Mom gave almonds. Next. Dara, and that is a boy's name. So Dara. We learned this in the second lesson. Ab, that means water. And again, Dad. So Dara gave water. So 3 different things that were given by different people. So let's go over all of these words one more time. And again, we wrote this all in black. Hopefully by now you're trained to be able to see the separate letters. And if not, go back to your PDF guides and look at those and you'll be able to really see the difference. These are all included in your packet as writing practice. So, non, maman, baba, and badam. Now let's read this whole sentence. Baba, nan, dad. So daddy gave bread. Next. Maman, badam, dad. So mother gave almonds. Badam, dad. And finally, Dara, ab, dad. So Dara gave water. So 3 full sentences that we were able to read just with the few consonants and the vowel that we've learned. So that should be super exciting. So that's it for lesson 4 of our reading and writing program. In the next lesson, we're going to introduce a new vowel. So I'm sure you've gotten tired of this one vowel, although there are millions more things we could do with just this one vowel and these few consonants. But we're going to move on a little bit and introduce a new vowel. So thank you for watching and see you next time. Thank you so much for watching the Learn Persian with Chai and Conversation reading and writing program. As I mentioned in the video, this video is just one part of the complete reading and writing system that we've created. And you can find all of our bonus materials, which include reading practices and writing practices, on our website. The link is below, chaiandconversation.com. In addition to our reading and writing program, we have a comprehensive conversational Persian course where we teach you how to speak conversational Persian the way actual Iranians do, not informal Persian that you read. And so that's available on the website, as well as our reading and writing program. So if you just go on there, you can see all the materials that we've created over the last 10 years, and hopefully we'll see you there.